Yeah, because we were saying you shouldn't yell at her.
Like she's gonna whoop your ass.
I was saying that like as I was carrying all of my half and empty cans over to the counter in the kitchen, and, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll stop doing that when you stop leaving your bras all over the place."
Just unhygienic making shit.
Well played.
Boy, I got some more Lauren Boebert being dumb.
God.
She doesn't
I
understand.
get most 3 of those from her before I can't watch it.
This is not a video. It's a meme she made, and it's hilarious.
Ooh, we should also do an update on True Social and how your account's doing.
That's a different computer. Hold on.
Um,
I mean, I can still.
Intro video.
Intro video.
oh, just so you know, Mikey, we can see your control panel screen for you.
Control panel. Oh, right.
My True
You,
Social
like,
account
fine.
is still active. What are they talking about on here? There's a lot of Trump stuff.
Dude, the fact that I found you pulling back the arrow on that fucking crazy bow thing you were talking about is so funny.
Son of a bitch.
Damn.
Back
Got him,
with that
coach.
shit for now, forever now. Thanks.
It's a really good one as far as like arm movements and stuff goes. What else could be better than like
But
a
it has
draw?
no fucking context. What am I doing?
Just pulling it back and pulling it back and pulling it back.
Are we on?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The music stopped, so I didn't know. Hi and welcome
Welcome.
to Speaking from the Center. I am Tim.
I am the person formerly known as Mark that has COVID and is dying. So
I'm also Tim.
You're not Tim. Stop it. You're not.
Let me
You're not
in the
Tim.
club.
No.
Stop changing
us-
the damn locks.
Us Tims have a very exclusive club.
Come on, let me in.
is your leader Tim the Toolman Taylor?
No. Fuck Tim Allen.
Who's the
No,
leader of
I'm
the
pretty
Tims?
sure he's the leader.
We don't listen. We rule by parliament, and we only meet like once every 2 years.
Who's the PM of the Tims?
Tim Cook.
Yeah, Tim Cook. That's a good Tim. That's a pretty good one.
Tim Curry used to be the PM.
He used
Oh. I miss Tim Curry.
to.
Wasn't
Yeah, I
he
would say it's-
Scar? In Lion
I
King?
want to say yes.
I got my jeans from the shallow end of the gene pool.
Wasn't he also the clown from It?
Oh, really?
The first one, yeah, the original.
That's terrifying.
No, Lion King was Jeremy Irons.
That's right. The bad guy from.
But Tim Curry would have made a good one. Like that would have been fine. That's fine.
He could have did it.
He could have.
He could have did it much gooder.
Jeremy
So-
Irons is the guy from Die Hard 3, like Hans Gruber's brother or whatever.
Yeah. That's a him.
The other German.
The other German.
The other
German.
other. We both went straight to
There's
fucking.
always another German.
Should we start playing fucking zombies?
Yes.
Like I would get into zombies with you guys, but it was oh you don't just like jump into zombies and like play with randoms. I'm like, no, that sounds terrible. They're dumb
is
and I don't want to
terrible.
talk to them.
That's half the fun is like getting murdered because your teammates are trash.
Can relate. Speaking
But I will only do classic zombies like World at War or the Black Ops 1 and 2. I don't really like the newer ones, but that's just me.
but that's just me over here. Oh. What did I move?
Italy.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Oh my God.
I tried to move my picture over and it just grabs the whole group, the whole folder of pictures. Like, dude,
What have you done?
you're gonna break shit. Speaking of stupid motherfuckers.
Do we have DoD personnel in Ukraine now?
We do. We have a couple dozen at the embassy.
Other than the embassy, any other personnel?
Nope.
How about CIA? Are they training folks in Ukraine?
Not going to talk about that in an unclassified setting. Happy.
What the hell is wrong with him?
Yeah, what is wrong with him? Besides,
Are we
he's a-
investigating Russia in the Kremlin? Fuck off. Gee,
What
is that-
street? What street are all of our secret agents on? Like, what are
Yeah,
you talking
right?
about?
Where do you keep them all?
Where's their
Matt Gates
headquarters?
is the dude on the Security Council that emails a private list to his friends of who our agents are in Iran, just for shits.
This dude over here, like, accidentally butt tweeted the fucking knock list from fucking Mission Impossible. Like, this
Yeah,
dude is
right?
terrible.
Hey, how many spies can we unmask? Is that a thing? Can we do that?
One. Ha, ha, ha.
How about how many?
Two.
How about how many undercover agents in the Kremlin do you think we have right now? Alex,
We had 8. We're down to 2.
Alex,
How
you wanna-
many-
Alex,
How
do you
many
wanna join us?
spies do we want to burn?
Alex, you are more than welcome to join us. We covered your fucking kick-ass thing last week, and then I was hoping you'd be in the chat, but you weren't there. So if you want to hop on and do your victory lap, so we can heap praise on you for cursing on the microphone and calling them on their bullshit.
Be so many heaps, so just prepare yourself.
To talk about that further in the classified briefing.
Is the Azov battalion getting access to U.S. weapons?
Not that I'm aware of, but if you have information,
I seek
happy to
unanimous
share it.
consent to enter into the record the Global Times investigative report that that talks about training. It's from the Atlantic Council's Digital Forensics Research Lab, citing
You know all about digital forensics, don't you there, Mr. Gates? Don't you
Yeah,
there,
right?
Mr. Gates?
the Azov battalion was even getting stuff as far back as 2018.
Without objection, so ordered.
Any reason to disagree with that assessment, Dr.
is this
Paul?
I'm sorry, is this the Global Times from China?
No, this is.
That's what you read.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, would that be a reason?
As a general matter, I don't take Beijing's
well,
propaganda.
no,
at
yeah, but
face
just
value.
wondering if the allegation is true or false. I mean,
I don't have any evidence one way or the
Okay.
other. As a general matter, I don't take Beijing's propaganda at face value.
fair enough. I would agree with that assessment.
Yeah, Shout out-
Mr. Gates, are you in fact working for China?
right.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Shut up. I don't.
He said he just called it. I was like, yeah, I don't really listen to Chinese propaganda.
Oh, you mean the Global Times, the Chinese propagandist newspaper? Oh, I see. Yeah, we don't do that here.
Yeah, we don't play like that on this side.
That's as good as there was another guy who was on a debate with a newscaster saying COVID wasn't real, all the hospitals are empty, and was listing all these sources. And she's like, "Are you listing the sources from your own website?"
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's not a source. That is you spewing your own shit. But anyway, continue.
But I went to Squarespace and I typed it up.
I put it on a PowerPoint slide and everything.
Right. Just screenshots of PowerPoint slides on the website. Just the worst website.
I uploaded it to Microsoft Access that no one uses, but I do. Okay.
Me and 6 other people are the only ones that use it. And they're all in North Korea. All right. Let's see what let's go to the other end of the God damn it. God bless fat finger in it over here. All right. Let's go to the other side and we'll talk to Mr. Raphael.
Paul, I told just to alert the members, and Senator Cruz is next.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. General, welcome.
Say your name is Reek or I'm not pressing play. Say your name is Reek.
As you know, as I observed at your confirmation hearing, you had built a long record on the Federal Court of Appeals and a reputation of being relatively nonpartisan. So I hope your tenure as Attorney General will continue.
It's back, baby.
I have
That's
to
the
say I'm
biggest-
deeply disappointed in what the last 2 years have shown. In my judgment, the Department of Justice has been politicized to the greatest extent I've ever seen in this country. And it has done a
You really don't pay
discredit to the
attention too much
Department of
then, do you?
Justice, to the FBI.
Don't you get there and start lecturing people with your manicured nails, Raphael. Look how them motherfuckers is glistening in the sunlight.
That is a $900 haircut. Putting that out there.
I'll shave his beard for free.
Yeah, seriously.
It looks weird.
FBI and the administration of law in this country.
Like if I came in with like one of those fucking unicycle juggling ass fucking mustaches, those carnival ass mustaches, y'all would laugh me right out of here. I'm about to laugh this man right out of here. Get rid of the beard, sir. It sucks.
Let me start with a simple question.
I
General
won't lay down
Garland,
for him.
is it a federal crime to protest outside of a judge's home with the intent of influencing that judge as to a pending case?
Are they allowed to have their cell phones in there?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why.
Also, if
What do
I
they
ever
need
had
their
to
cell
talk
phone?
to him in a committee, I would just be like, "You lost to Trump." Anyway, your
Household-
question.
How's holding Trump's micro penis all day?
The answer to that is yes, but I also want to at least respond to your
Merrick Garland should have been on the Supreme Court, but
characterization of the
Nope.
department, which I vigorously disagree with. I believe the men and women of the department pursue their work every single day in a nonpartisan and an appropriate
General
way.
Garland, there are thousands of men and women who do that. And I'll tell you, I hear from prosecutors at the Department of Justice, I hear from agents at the FBI who are angry that it is treated as the enforcement arm for the DNC instead of upholding the law in a fair and even-handed manner. So you are right. There are thousands of men and women that are doing the job, but it is the political leadership that you're responsible for. So you just said, yes, it's a crime to protest at the home of a judge.
Oh, here we
Same
go.
goes for jurors, by the way, with the
Slide
intent
number
of
one.
influencing a case. But in the wake of the leak of the
yo, look how it was number 2 and they had to scratch it out.
Scribbled out one, put into.
Dobbs decision,
God damn it, Jeffrey. We're never going to get through these slides if you can't keep them in order.
when rioters descended on the homes of 6
Whoop,
Supreme
sorry.
Court
Whoop.
justices, night after
Wait,
night
why is he
after
starting
night,
with number 2?
You did
Oh, come on. No, see, you know, Raphael's right, Jeffrey. You're fired.
nothing. The department did nothing. When extremist groups like Ruth Sent Us and Jane's Revenge openly organized campaigns of harassment at the homes of justices, you sat on your hands.
His mic is clipping. I really need to get to DC. I
Yeah.
have to like fucking just. I'll write it off as a business expense. Stop using gain as volume. He's clipping all over the place. He's not even yelling. It's just up too
So-
loud.
Was Ted Cruz one of those that thought the election was stolen? I forget who was on that list.
He eventually became one of those, yeah.
Okay. So if you're going to be using this argument against a couple hundred protesters at the homes of heavily securitied justices, why haven't we arrested the thousands that stormed the Capitol?
Because Trump told them to.
Ah. But
When these
both of
same
those are
group-
then a crime. But we only care about when they're against you. Then that's a crime. But otherwise,
Oh.
it's fine.
Ted Cruz and the next guy we're gonna watch only really care about what happens to white people.
That's
Posted-
probably what-
Ted Cruz is white, by the way. No, he's not.
Yeah.
Raphael.
Online information about where the justices worship, or their home addresses, or where their kids went to school, you again sat on your hands and did nothing. Your failure to act to protect the safety of the justices and their families was an obvious product of political bias.
That's not his job.
Well, I mean, he's gonna say in a minute that he did do something, and Ted Cruz is wrong.
Why is it the attorney general's job to protect the homes of judges? I think
So-
wouldn't that be like the local police or whatever? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why is he in DC protecting judges in, anywhere?
I think that it was, the judges don't have security detail like congressmen or the president does. Like, they don't have police like stationed with them all the time, so they are a little bit more vulnerable to if someone wanted to harass them. However, the attorney general took appropriate action as soon as he learned that there was a problem, and Ted Cruz is just being an asshole.
Alex in the chat says Supreme Court should cover their own stuff. Segregation of duties unless asked. Yeah, they got some cash over there.
Ooh, maybe they should hire like some sort of Imperial Guard.
Oh, and they could wear
Praetorian
all
guard.
They could wear all red.
Yeah,
Red,
but
purple, fancy
but-
purple.
Supreme
the judges
Guard.
have to walk around in those black robes with hoods all the time.
Nope, I want 17th century English wigs or no deal. No deal.
You agree with Roe versus Wade. You disagree with the Dobbs decision. And the Department of Justice under this president was perfectly happy to refuse to enforce the law and allow threats of violence. And as you know, those threats finally materialized with
Damn it,
Nicholas
Steve,
Roski
slide
at 20
3.
God damn it, Jeffrey. Where was all this energy, Raphael, when Nancy Pelosi's husband got fucking hammered
right?
in the fucking face?
No, remember he was having like an orgy with a lot of other gay lovers or something like
Yeah,
that. So that was
yeah.
okay.
Maybe he had to go to Cancun to check on his kids again.
Man,
Look-
until they came out with the video of the dude actually attacking the guy with the hammer, like that was like fucking crazy.
we haven't heard anything about it since.
Yeah.
Her husband was at the State of the Union with a hat on.
Yeah, well, of course he got attacked with a hammer.
in the fucking.
Oh my
head.
god.
26-year-old
Look at
man.
those look at those violent, unruly protesters on that slide.
Yeah, that
They
lady.
look
That,
so
that lady is about 103 pounds.
Yeah,
with a
seriously.
candle.
Yeah,
mask.
look out! Look out! She's gonna light the mask on fire and burn the house down.
Man from California who traveled across the country was arrested outside the home of Justice Kavanaugh.
It's the new woke Molotov cocktail. You take a COVID mask, you soak it in water, you soak it in ivermectin, and then you light it with your vigil candle.
Armed with a handgun, a knife, and burglary tools. And he said he
But
came there
burglary
to kill
tools?
Justice Kavanaugh because
You got a rogue in your hands.
Pretty sure he's gonna rob you if he has burglary. tools.
Yeah, he's got the burglary toolkit. Is it like a 3.5 kind of thing?
Yeah.
How many gold did it cost?
Yeah, how many gold did you spend on it?
he was enraged by the leaked opinion.
Oh, that ain't opening shit. Maybe a chest. Maybe a chest. But
Roll
that'll
to
probably,
open, you need a 20.
yeah, and if you roll anything less than a 10, it's just gonna break off in there and you'll never get it open.
You better have a high
Yep.
dex check, is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Barbarian, put the thieves' tools down now.
No,
Now,
I
of
got
course,
this.
you're prosecuting
No.
that individual for attempted murder. But did you bring even a single case to enforce this law, or did the Department of Justice decide this law
Finally,
doesn't
Jeffrey,
apply if
God.
it's harassing
God damn it,
justices for
Jeffrey.
an opinion we don't like?
When the Dobbs draft was leaked, I did something no Attorney General in the history of the department had ever done before. For the first time in history, I ordered United States Marshals 24/7 to defend.
Who do the marshals answer to?
The
Department of
Chief
Justice, I think.
ultimately Merrick Garland, but it's supposed to be the head of the FBI.
So they're like the FBI cops.
Yeah. Well, the Marshal Service is kind of its own thing, but they are sort of the enforcement arm of the FBI and the Justice Department.
Hmm.
Like they serve
Send
warrants and whatnot.
Right.
They're actually the oldest federal law enforcement agency, currently led by a Mr. Davis. They have 5,000 operational and admin employees in the United States.
Alex says here, I will defend the audio here for one reason. You're on thin ice with me, Alex. The government buys lowest level shit as possible, and they want omnidirectional mics to prevent gaffes. So input cones is super narrow and gets easily overloaded. Man, I don't care about all that. Get him a fucking Yeti. I ain't trying to that thing. Slap 3 Yetis up there on the stage, and they'll be fine.
Oh, I
Every-
did confirm it. They are the Marshal Service is a bureau of the Department of Justice that do technically report to Merrick Garland.
So it's like the DOJ super undercover cops.
Yes,
The deep state, yes.
Oh, the deep state cops.
they're the witness protection cops.
Residents of every justice.
So Garland, as a judge, you're familiar with asking counsel
I'm
to answer a question.
I am answering.
Has the Department
He is
of
answering his
Justice
question, you fuck.
He literally was. He was doing a good job answering it too.
to defend every
Well, that's why I interrupted him.
residents of every
Too good.
Touche. Let me just break this up. I don't need you actually answering. Hold on.
General
justice.
Garland, as a
Oh,
judge,
shit,
you're
damn
familiar
it.
with asking counsel
I'm
to
an-
answer a question.
I am
Has the Department of Justice enforced this statute? Have you brought a single case against any of these protesters threatening the justices under 18 U.S.C. Section 1507? Have you
The
brought
answer is
even one?
yes.
Senator, you asked me whether I sat on my hands, and quite the opposite. I sent
Hey,
70 United States
Let me
Marshals
try again.
to defend. And let
Has
me,
the Department of Justice brought even a single case under this statute? It's a yes/no question. It's not a
Yes, the answer
give a
is
speech
yes.
on the other things you did.
the job of the United States Marshals is to defend the lives
So
of
the
the
answer is no.
is to defend the lives of the justices, and that's their number one priority. They have
Why are
full,
you unwilling to say no? The answer is no. You know it's no. I know it's no. Everyone in this hearing room knows it's no. You're not willing to answer a question.
But what if it's yes?
Yeah. What if
And you
it's
won't let
fucking-
them say yes.
Like Garland's obviously like, listen, I did more than I was supposed to do, and you're fucking over me about this one part of one law. Like, get over yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Well, since the Republicans aren't going to actually put forward policy, they have to talk about something.
I hit the
Also-
air horn and it didn't go off, so we're on a fucking ticking time bomb right now. It could go off at any second. There it is.
Where was
Oh my God.
Raphael's speech when the insurrection was going on?
He was hiding.
And yeah,
He was hiding underground. Not asking for these people to be brought up on charges.
And have you brought a case under this statute? Yes or no?
As far as I know, we haven't, and what we have done is defended the lives of the justices with
So
over
how do you
70 U.S.
decide?
Marshals.
How do you decide which criminal statutes the DOJ enforces and which one it doesn't?
The United States Marshals know that they have full
Okay,
authority.
I recognize you want to give a separate speech.
No, I don't want to
How
give
do you decide which statutes you enforce and which ones you don't?
The marshals on scene make that determination in light of the priority of
The
defense.
marshals do not make a determination over whether to prosecute. You, the attorney general, make a determination.
But if the guys on the ground don't arrest everybody because
Yeah.
they kept everybody away, I don't have to charge them with the crime because no one was arrested for the crime.
and Ted Cruz wants all those women arrested. That's what he wants.
And then send them straight to my office.
And you
And then we
spent
can
20
put them
years
in
as a
the,
judge.
like the red outfits with the white bows, and they can, Handmaid's Tale. This country is faster than normal. That's
We
good.
need some more brood wives around the Cruz estate.
and you're perfectly content with justices being afraid for their children's lives, and you did nothing to prosecute it. Let's shift to another area.
Can I answer the question?
No, you
The Attorney
cannot. You
General-
have refused to answer the
I
question.
am answering your question.
Can I answer the question? No. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to answer your question. No, you're not allowed to answer this question.
Can I answer? No.
No, you can't.
You can shut up.
Attorney
I
General
I just want to
does
keep
not
yelling at
decide
you.
I'm gonna yell at your face.
whether to
How did you
arrest.
choose not to enforce this statute?
The marshals on
Marshals
scene,
don't make that decision.
they do make the decision of whether to make
To
an arrest.
prosecute someone? No, they don't.
If they make a,
You
if they
can't
make an
fucking
Marshals do not
prosecute
have
anyone if there's no arrest. You can't prosecute anyone if there's no arrest.
You have to take the person into custody. You have to know who the person is. Like, there's a how the world is broke. We are the last 3, and then the 6 people watching us. We are the last 9 intelligent people on Earth. Everyone else has lost their fucking minds. Ugh.
Prosecute.
If they make an arrest,
All right,
then it goes
let's
to the
change
marshals.
topics because our time is limited.
Oh,
We've
here's the
also
good part.
seen across the country violent attacks
Number 4, Raphael.
to pregnancy centers
Jeffrey.
by similar left-wing terrorist groups,
Jeffrey.
including one graffiti of a firebomb building
Come,
saying
Jeffrey.
Jane was here. There have been attacks all over the country,
Oh, God damn it, Jeffrey.
and yet the Department of Justice has not
Good
brought
Lord.
these violent.
Compass Care Pregnancy Services.
Yeah, it's a crisis pregnancy center.
And
It's not-
Mad that it was bombed, or is he mad that it survived?
He's mad that it was bombed because crisis pregnancy centers are centers to convince women to not have abortions.
Ah,
They are owned by churches and conservative groups, and they are in opposition to
Planned Parenthood.
to Planned Parenthood. Yes, they are named crisis pregnancy centers for a reason, because they want to get the women who are in crisis and convince them to not have abortions. Start
gotta-
telling them that abortions are bad.
I got to tell you guys later, but I cussed out a Calvinist yesterday. It
Oh,
was
that's
gr-
good.
It was
Oh,
great.
nice.
Criminals to justice. You contrast that. If you're a violent criminal and you attack a crisis pregnancy center, that is not a priority in the Biden Department of Justice. Contrast that to Mark Houck, who's a pro-life activist. He's a sidewalk counselor.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, what the fuck is a sidewalk counselor? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
Do you put that on
He-
your
he-
W-2?
He doesn't have a office, so he has to work on the sidewalk.
What is a sidewalk counselor? I need to see this.
It sounds like a yelly man on the street.
And
Right? It sounds like he's on a box yelling
he
at
had an
people.
altercation with someone who allegedly interfered with his son's personal space and threatened his son, and he pushed him. Now, in an ordinary world, pushing someone would be maybe a simple.
Alex in the chat says $50 Raphael would say that Emmett Till deserved to be killed. I wouldn't put it past him.
Sidewalk counselors are people who are trained to tell women to not have abortions.
Get a real job.
simple misdemeanor assault, but not under the Biden Department of Justice. If you're a pro-life activist, what can you expect? Well, in this instance,
Equal protection under the law,
according to Mr.
like
Houck's
always.
wife, 24 agents clad in body armor and ballistic helmets and shields.
You said it was
Let's
right.
pause.
You said it
let's
was.
pause.
You said it was a right winger, right? We're not
Yeah.
gonna fucking get a fucking machine gun to the chest because of y'all. Fuck, I'm wearing some plates. 3 plates.
Let's all pause for a moment and agree with Ted Cruz that the militarization of police is bad.
Yeah,
Yep, I agree. It's very bad. Thanks, Ted Cruz.
Thanks, Ted.
That a battering ram showed up at his house pointing rifle.
You know, if you
Can we
open-
have the
you know-
more you know sound as well?
Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, Triton. I'm gonna write that down, or I will forget it. And you know, they don't have to use the battering ram if you open the door when they ring the doorbell.
Yeah,
What?
right?
No, I'm pretty
at
sure in the
his
law it's written that you have to use the battery ram.
No,
family.
no, I already got out of the truck. This door's coming down.
Oh, they open the door? All right, let's use it on a window. Come on, guys.
They
It's
just
a
go-
$500 fee to remove it from the truck, and if they don't use it, then that money's gone. All
It's
right?
like there's like a little bread tie thingy on there, like the moving truck. Like if you use the dolly, they like make you pay $10 or whatever. They had
Oh,
already broken the zip
God.
tie on the fucking thing, so might as well. Like they just go to the already open unlocked door and just start smashing it with the fucking no, no. You're just
the
pushing
door's
it into the
open.
wall.
Huck it at the window.
I said open door. It's
By-
in the
by-
wall.
By the way, he said there were 24 FBI agents that showed up at this guy's house. How many people do you see in that picture?
2,
1.5.
maybe 3. Yeah.
Where are the other?
1.83.
Where are the other 18 guys?
Just
Officer
out of just out of frame.
They're getting served tea in
Why
the
do
kitchen.
you send
Duh.
24 agents in body armor to arrest a sidewalk counselor who happens to be
I love the Fox News is still like they didn't clip it out because they wanted to get the body shield guy in there, and you needed to see his whole body to tell if it was a body shield. Like they, yeah, goddamn.
pro-life?
Like it hurts my soul that people aren't smart enough to realize that Merrick Garland on a local basis is not heading these prosecutions.
But also,
He's not doing anything here because that's not his prerogative in the position he holds.
It's not his
Also,
job.
why did someone screenshot Fox News and then blow it up to a huge poster? Couldn't you have gotten that picture in another way?
Well,
Why are
there's
they
probably a fee they get if he has Fox on in Congress.
I mean, but like, y'all don't have TVs in Congress.
Right?
You only got an overhead projector, some vis-a-vis markers.
There might be a rule against that. A rule against
Can't even get the-
technology.
He
His
couldn't get
phone's
the
right there.
source video.
His phone's right there. If they can bring phones, they might as well bring some TVs.
But you
Yeah, but
don't
why are
give a-
they always using easels and posters then? Why don't they just fucking use a TV?
There's a guy in DC who's making a mint off of these guys. Fucking just fucking throwing up posters and fucking selling easels as like at the check stand. Like, oh, I see you got 6 signs. Did you get an easel? Is that gonna be big enough? Let me get you into the Model X here. This is the one that you're really gonna need.
How pissed off is the dude over Cruz's over his shoulder?
God damn you.
Yeah.
God damn you,
Oh.
Raphael. God damn
He's got
you.
daggers in his eyes, man.
Devote resources to to prosecute people who are violently firebombing crisis pregnancy
It is a
centers.
priority of the department to prosecute and investigate and find the people who are doing those firebombings. They are doing it at night and in secret. So, and we have found one group which we did prosecute.
You found one. How many have there been? How many attacks?
There have been a lot, and if you have any information specifically as to who,
Yeah, yeah. You want to help? You want to carry some? You want to carry
No.
some of this water that you're pouring on people?
That's your job. It's not
Yeah,
my job.
Raphael, if you got so much information about these people, why don't you cough it up?
You seem like you know a whole bunch there, Raphael. Maybe too much.
who those people
The
are.
drugs
We would
Rick
be
and Bell.
glad, we would be glad to have
you
that.
authorize 20 agents going to Mr. Houck's house? And he
I thought you said it was 2 dozen. Hey.
offered to turn himself in
best.
through counsel, but you didn't want that. The Department of Justice wanted to make a show of it. Did you personally authorize it? And do you want to apologize to Mrs. Houck and her 7 children for being terrorized?
The decisions about how to do that
Politics
So-
is an art, so they use easels. A political science major should know that. You know what? You're right. Way to go, Tim.
I'm a poli-sci major. I know that. Fucking ass.
Yeah, way to go, Tim. You let us down.
Listen, I'm just saying,
How many-
like,
Tim, how many easels you got?
I don't got any easels. In my political science, we've moved beyond easels.
Oh,
Fake news.
We moved on to PowerPoint.
are made at the
I'm
level
always only here
of
for a minute. Back to work.
FBI
Thanks,
agents
Tons.
on
Have a great day at
scene
work, buddy.
Did you know about it?
I did not know about it until the way you're describing it, and my understanding is the FBI disagrees with that description.
Was it a mistake?
Senator's time has expired. I'm going to allow the witness to respond to any of the questions.
Talk too long.
Was it a mistake?
Oh, no, let it go for a minute. It gets
I'm going
funny.
to chair the committee, Senator. I'm sorry you're not.
Ooh, Raphael, getting too big for your britches. Oh shit.
The witness to respond to any of the questions that were asked.
Was it a mistake?
I'm going to chair the committee, Senator. I'm sorry you're not.
You said you'd allow him to respond. I've repeated the question I asked, which is, was it a mistake to send 20 agents to arrest him?
Your
at
time has
crack of dawn?
You
expired,
had your
sir.
time and
You
more
just
than
said you're going to allow him to respond. You just
So
said
why are
I'm going
you-
to allow him.
So then why are
you're
you
still talking.
So why are you talking?
Yeah, right?
You're
Bro.
not Merrick Garland, George Santos Jr. Jesus.
To respond to the question, so I repeated the question. Was it a mistake?
You
That
ask
was
the
the pending
questions you want to
question.
ask. I'll ask the questions I want.
That's the question I had already asked.
Well,
You just said you'd let him respond.
I'm going to let him respond right
Good.
now. Please don't interrupt him. Thank you.
The decisions about how to do
Boy, I couldn't be in Congress because there would have been some furniture moving in that bitch.
Yep.
I'd have been like, oh hell no.
I would have stood up and thrown the gavel at him.
Hi-ya!
Like, I love watching the images of like other Senate houses around the world where it's like full out brawls. In there.
Yeah.
I want WWE Senate edition.
I think the PMQ should be a thing in the States because
Yeah.
that's really funny. The distinguished gentleman would also remember.
tactical arrests
Bring
are made by
back
the
duels.
FBI agents
No.
in the field.
No duels.
The FBI has publicly stated that it disagrees with the description you gave of what happened in that example. That's the best I can answer.
It's a classy watch you got there, Mr. Garland. Very classy.
Probably
What are you
made
hiding?
of the souls of dead babies. Fairly certain.
At this point, we're going to go to
His couplings of blood diamonds.
Senator Ossoff.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Attorney General.
Oh, what's the
Ugh.
timestamp for the next one?
157:49.
157:47. Close enough.
Department of Justice.
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Attorney General.
Senator Hawley. Thank you, Mr.
Dude, quit
Chairman.
licking him.
Attorney General Garland, let me just ask.
That was some aggressive whispering. What the hell was that?
Oh,
I miss you so much it hurts.
Attorney General Garland,
You smell so good today.
General.
Senator Hawley.
I love you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Just so you know.
Attorney General Garland, let me just ask you, does your department have a problem with anti-Catholic bias?
Our department protects all
Oh,
religions.
let's pause this for 1 second. Mikey, hold on to your seat. This gets really fucking weird.
All ideologies.
Multi-horn.
Does not have any bias against any religion of any kind.
Well, you could have surprised me because given the resources that you are
You look like a flesh Muppet.
Those are called Muppets.
You are the newscaster from what's it called? From the not Sesame Street, the Muppet Show.
Oh, yeah.
That is him. He all grown up. He got a real job now. Nice brown tie. Looks shitty.
spending and the apparently intelligence assets that you are deploying against Catholics, it appears, and other people of faith. Well,
Anti-Catholic bias would be arresting every priest and banning them from the practice. Not whatever this dog whistle bullshit is.
while simultaneously turning a blind eye while people are executed gang style on the streets of our cities, including in my home state. Your answer frankly surprises me. Let's talk about the Mark Houck case.
Wait, Catholics were executed cartel style? When was this?
Where's Josh Hawley from?
Yeah, Holly.
Let's find out.
Fuck it. Alex says Missouri.
Yeah, he's from Missouri. He went to
Missouri.
Yale Law School.
Oh yeah. I
For
can tell what
example,
kind
you've been asked about
crap.
this.
I can tell what kind of Jimmy Neutron douche whistle this guy is.
Yeah, he went to Stanford for undergrad and Yale for law school.
Already today, and frankly, your answers really astound me. This is a case where a Catholic pro-life demonstrator, father, was accused of disorderly conduct in front of an abortion center. The local prosecutor, the Philadelphia district attorney, who is a
So that's not your
That
district
is the
anymore.
local municipality.
So you're outside of your jurisdiction. Okay, just checking.
Democrat, a liberal, very progressive, declined to prosecute. There was a private suit that got dismissed. And then after all of that, your Justice Department sent between 20 and 30 armed agents
Come on, Frank.
in the early morning hours to the house.
That's
They
the
have a
same
better picture.
It's the same picture.
Yeah, they're talking
But
about
they
the same
clipped
guy.
out the Fox shit.
Oh my god.
But he's got a better picture than Raphael because the Fox News stuff is clipped
Y'all
out.
didn't even share photos.
Nope.
Y'all done made two signs of the same picture. God, they're not even using front and back. Just wasteful.
House
Wait.
private residence to arrest
the
this
swamp.
guy after he had offered to turn himself in voluntarily. Here's the photo. Once again, you can see the long guns, you can see the ballistic shields, you can see that they're wearing bulletproof vests.
Once
can see-
again, I think we should all join Josh Hawley in opposing the militarization of the police.
All in favor?
Here, here.
Aye.
Aye.
I think this.
Multi-horn.
Why did the Justice Department do this? Why did you send 20 to 30 SWAT-style agents and a SWAT-style team to this guy's house when everybody...
Because sending it to his place of employment when he wasn't there just seemed like a waste of resources. So we wanted to go to mostly where he was at the moment. So
You
that's
know,
why we sent him there.
I would have respected Attorney Garland if he said, just for funsies, I guess. I don't.
We were bored.
We had the equipment. We thought, let's try it out.
There's actually
It
a
was all
poke.
about to expire. If we didn't use these weapons today, we had to recycle them. So
There's actually a Polka stop right in front of your house, and we were all just trying to, gotta catch them all.
Yeah,
But he
we're
also
all there at
declined
the
to
same time.
I wanna be the very best.
prosecute, and he'd offer to turn himself in.
Determinations of how to make arrests under arrest warrants are made based by the tactical operators in the district. They are not.
But you surely looked into it by this point, right? You know the answer, surely.
All I know is what the FBI has said, which is that they made decisions on the ground as to what was safest and easiest.
So
they
you're-
do not agree with your description of what happened on the scene.
You don't agree with my description. I'm pointing out what the photo is. There are agents here.
The photos of two guys. There's 1.5 guys on that side and one guy on that side.
So
And this is the FBI's tactical decision, not the Department of Justice. I don't understand.
that guy doesn't even have a gun. He's got a folder.
Yeah, he's
Calm
armed with
down.
paper.
That's the battering ram Raphael was talking about. Isn't that battering ram on the left hand side?
He's armed with paperwork.
It's called the paper cutter.
Have long guns and
What are you doing with that stapler remover?
ballistic shields. Let's
Well,
take
like,
a look at the
we don't even
hardened
have to
criminals
break into the
that
politics
your
of
Justice
how they
Department
send armed people to anyone that's a minority for any reason
How
that
about
has a crime.
how about I want to go back and look at Mr. Hawley's Breonna Taylor. He must have been surely outraged that the cops did a no-knock warrant at the wrong house looking for the wrong
And
guy and
Killed somebody.
Killed somebody, and one of the cops, I don't think he died, but the boyfriend fucking shot up in bed because someone was kicking in the front door and he fucking capped one of them. So like it's just bad all the way around. I don't remember Howley being all upset and going viral because he was like, enough with these no-knock warrants. They knocked on the door and didn't use the battering ram. What? And it's daytime.
And it looks like the dude on the right there in the photo is being very polite. He's like, excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. You're under arrest.
Yeah, I have this warrant for your arrest. You're gonna have to step outside.
I'm gonna need
We'll
to
give you
come
10
with me,
minutes
sir.
to put on your shoes.
If you want to just, like throw some clothes on, delete everything onto your phone and computer, and then just meet us out front about half an hour, that'd be great.
Well, there was another instance, I forget the names, maybe you guys remember, where the cops broke into a home. It was the wrong home, trashed the guy's place, like injured his dog, released him, and then asked him for the video of the incident from his camera because it looked cool. And
Yeah, they're like,
wanted it for them.
They're like, oh, we got to see how awesome we are in our SWAT gear, doing our SWAT thing.
I think it was in Missouri where they took like the fucking CS:GO little drone thing, like the 2 wheels with the rod in the middle, and it's got a camera in there. Like they threw one of those into somebody's like mobile home, like a trailer, and did all this stuff. The guy came out, and then as soon as he walked outside, they just lit him up. It like that he has no problem with, or I haven't heard him have a problem with it. But this man with paperwork.
How polite of him! My rights have been violated.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just drop like a tack nuke of fucking paperwork on the house.
have long guns and ballistic shields. Let's take a look at the hardened criminals that your Justice Department sent these armed agents to go terrorize on that morning. Here they are. Here they are at Mass.
Oh, I don't trust
Oh,
him.
you mean that one guy
Here's
and not the
7
rest of them?
children.
Man, I don't
with
trust
Mr.
any of
Houck
those
and his
people.
wife.
Pretty sure
In
this is
this
a
early morning, they were all at home.
Who has that many kids?
7 kids?
Yeah, man, they're outnumbered by the
Yeah,
kids.
that's why
2
they
to
had to
1.
bring 20. Now that I know it was 7 on 2, that makes it yeah, I'm bringing 20 if you got 7. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Good on them.
The enemy sends dogs to do their work.
So the thing he's portraying here is these nice Christian people sitting here in church couldn't possibly be criminals at all.
I don't trust none of them.
How
Especially
about
that little
any
kid
of
on the
those
bottom.
black churches that got shut up and all those people died? I don't see you complaining about that. Granted, those weren't the police, but still.
Progress only says those children are in danger due to the church. Odds are at least one of them has been assaulted. Yeah, but never mind that. This dude knocked on my door and didn't. Can they break his? Look at this fucking dweeb back here. I just caught a whiff of him. Look at him back there. Look at him back there with his eye half open. You weirdo. You know what the worst thing is? I think I have that tie.
I think he's smelling the Mr. Hawley's fart.
Mhm.
It's like, ooh, yes. You know what? He's probably some like low-level staffer, and he's just tired of it.
I get to be on TV today.
Mrs. Houck has said repeatedly the children were screaming. They feared for their lives. You got these agents demanding that he come out. They've got the guns, she said, pointing at the house and at them. He has.
Statistically, white people lie about this shit, so I don't think you
Yeah.
can believe the wife here.
Also, was one shot fired?
Yes, and they all died.
Well, then
They
I don't know why we're
ricocheted
here.
all to the kitchen, all the pads,
It was
took them all out.
Biggest gun you ever saw. And it
That
blew
guy
up
has now been promoted to John Wick status.
He blew up the whole house with a bullet.
offered to turn himself in. And this
So then why wasn't he at the police station if he offered to
Yeah.
turn himself in? You're at home clearly and not at the police station.
If you offer to turn yourself in, it's not like, oh, I'll turn myself in a few days. It'll be fine.
No, you're coming now,
Yeah.
not later. Now.
This is who you go to terrorize. What's really interesting to me is this seems to directly contradict your own memorandum.
Oh, don't be crawling around down there, you little fucking creep ass.
Is this the right
Jeffrey, Jeffrey, you're freaking me out right now, Jeffrey.
About the use
He just came out of nowhere. Look,
me
he
is
just
this
went,
seems to directly contradict your own memorandum about the use of force at the Justice Department.
Get the fuck out of
You
here,
say
Jeffrey.
Officers may
Dude.
use all
This is the FBI's requirements for this incident.
It's okay. This episode's gonna turn around. You're really gonna like it. We're gonna be laughing a lot.
the force that
I
is
like
objectively reasonable to effectively control an incident. Are you telling me that in your
Are you telling me?
opinion as Attorney General, it was objectively
You don't want no
necessary
problems?
to use 20 or
Hell
30
yeah.
SWAT-style agents with long guns and ballistic shields for these people?
What
Okay.
I'm saying is that
I've heard
decisions
12,
about-
20, and
22.
now 30. What is it?
2.
Y'all don't
guns
even fucking know.
It was 2.
Yeah, you only have evidence for 2 people. 2 people.
Your Honor,
2 people and a paperclip guy.
Your Honor, judging from the photo that I've seen, there are 2.5 FBI agents there.
Boom. Feds, 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 feds.
Ballistic shields for these people?
What I'm saying.
Yes.
Oh my god, that was the greatest arm flick. Look at this. Watch the left arm movement. This is my favorite part.
Style
Oh, he's looking in the camera. Don't look in the camera, Jeffrey. Jesus, Jeffrey.
He's breaking the fourth wall.
Jeffrey.
Hello.
It was objectively
Jeffrey, you hear me?
necessary to
Jeffrey.
use 20 or 30 SWAT-style agents with long guns and ballistic shields.
Stop staring at us.
Oh, God, make it stop.
Skip
Hold
to
on.
Merrick Garland.
Hold on, let
His
me,
eyes are piercing.
Hold on, let me just.
Help.
There we go.
Mikey, do it. What are
much
you
better.
doing?
I covered him. It's okay now.
I can still see him.
To use 20 or 30
Oh right, it's oh,
Oh my god.
I can't move anything on that screen, can I?
Yeah, he covered him with a bin sticker on the stream.
On the stream.
On the stream, so I get to great. I get to
Yep.
still
No,
see it.
Yeah.
no, sorry fans, you're fucking suffering with us. Welcome to
Oh,
the suck.
jeez.
This is your life now.
I don't like it.
I don't remember where this was. There we go.
30 SWAT-style agents with
Ugh.
long guns and ballistic shields
Whoosha!
for these people?
What I'm saying is that
For
decisions
these
about how
people?
to go about this were made
you
on
people?
the ground by FBI agents.
So you're saying you don't know,
I'm saying what I just said.
which is that
those
you're
decisions-
abdicating responsibility?
I'm not abdicating
Then
responsibility.
give me the answer. Do you think, in your opinion, you are the attorney
Fuck, Alex says, "Hi, Mom. Are you glad I left home after threatening you with a gun during freshman year, Jeffrey?"
General of the United States? You are in charge of the Justice Department, and yes, sir, you are responsible.
Yeah.
So give me an answer.
Responsible.
The FBI does not agree with your
I'm
description.
not asking about the FBI. You are the Attorney General. Give me your answer. Do you think that it
He's-
was objective?
That is the answer.
Yeah, man. He's saying he doesn't agree with what your fucking crazy ass thinks.
I don't like what the truth is. That's
I don't
basically
like
what he's saying is I don't like the truth. Give me something different. And like that's not how
Say what
the
I
Attorney
want you to
General
say.
operates.
Cower at my feet, or else I can't get it up.
Objectively reasonable,
God,
and
can
they
we please
followed
watch
your
something else? This
guidelines
hurts.
in
We're almost done.
sending 20 to 30 armed agents to
Oh, to 30.
terrorize these people. Yes or no?
The facts I have, which are those presented by the FBI, are not consistent with your description.
So you think it was reasonable?
I'm saying
What the hell is?
the facts are not as you describe.
What, that the children weren't there? That there weren't long guns there? That there
That's-
weren't agents?
Bro, move to the hood. Quit fucking.
Yeah.
Quit fucking shielding these little white kids like they can't. I bet that dad's got 50 fucking guns in his fucking house. Like, shut the
Right?
fuck up, bro.
What do you dispute?
what's the name of the
factual
dude
premise you dispute?
FBI
That
is-
they're talking about.
Oh,
We
the
know
guy
his
in the
name.
picture.
Yeah.
Alex, do you know who this is?
Said they don't agree with your description.
They said his name, but I don't know
Be
when.
specific. They don't agree with what?
of of how many agents, of the agents who were there, and of what their roles were. They don't agree.
Do you know the
That's all I can
jury
say.
in this case acquitted Mr. Houck?
Alex, it's the guy that they went there to arrest. That's in the photograph. The person they're talking about. You know his name.
The dad in the picture, yeah.
The guy who's
think you
a
just said it.
sidewalk counselor.
I think you just said
The
it.
roles were. They don't agree.
Do you know the
That's all I can
jury
say.
in this case acquitted Mr. Houck? So I'm sure you're.
How?
Haug? Oh shit!
Haug?
How the fuck are we gonna spell Haug?
Hulk?
Or
It
is
sounds
I was
like
thinking
he's
it was
trying to.
Houge. How?
It sounds like he's trying to cough up something. Hulk?
it?
Hulk? Hulk? He sounds like a cat trying to throw something up. Hulk?
He just goes up on the fucking fence post at midnight and just like Hulk to attract all the other to attract Mrs. Holly.
They don't agree.
Do you know the
That's all I can
jury
say.
in this case acquitted Mr. Houck? So I'm sure you're aware.
Oh, Alex has looked it up. I don't suggest the same.
Oh, man.
boy.
All
Do you know
right.
how long it took him?
Oh, I'm
I
looking
am aware,
now.
and we respect the decision of the jury.
Do you know how long it took him?
I don't know.
1 hour. 1 hour.
Who gives a fuck? That's not
Philadelphia
his
District
problem.
Attorney declines to prosecute. The private suit's dismissed. You use an unbelievable show of force with guns that I just note liberals usually decry. We're supposed to hate long guns and assault-style weapons. You're happy to deploy them against Catholics and innocent children. Happy to. And then you haul
Against
him into court and a
Catholics.
jury acquits him in 1 hour. I just suggest to you that that is a disgraceful performance by your Justice Department and a disgraceful use of resources.
I'm with Mark. I'm done. Can we go to the next one?
Please, God. I can't. I can't do
Here's
it.
the problem is that, like, that dude, Holly, or whatever the fuck his name is,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, these are Christians. You can't arrest Catholics. Why are you doing this? If we had continued later on, he would be like, why is your Justice Department persecuting Catholics as, all the right-wing nationalist Catholic groups that are out there terrorizing people?
Mhm.
He's like, why are you going after those people? And the Attorney General is like, we're not going after them because they're Christians. We're going after them because they're violent criminals.
But if this was a famine administration, I'd be going after each and every one of your little asses.
Well, and something they never seem to address when they're talking about this kind of stuff is that, yes, the charges were dismissed on the local level because they didn't have a law that would work. Federal law is a different thing. He violated federal law, and that's why the federal government has an arrest warrant for him, and the FBI conducted the raid. Fucking ass.
Speaking of arrests,
Arrest.
my girl didn't make it.
Oh, I heard about this.
Lori Lightfoot got knocked out of the Chicago mayoral race. They done fired my girl. Rest in peace.
Was she
to the
good?
goat.
I don't know about
I don't know.
the mayor of.
She was funny as fuck to me. I don't live in Chicago, so good luck out there.
Got it.
But it's fucking. It was. She really got fucking smashed.
Give you a look at
can't
what the
park
campaign
there, sir.
strategists from both sides are doing today. They're looking
You
at
can't
how
park
they
there, sir. So
add to
Vallis?
their coalition and where that leaves
Vallis
their
win, though?
candidate in.
He's Vallis and Johnson are going to go into a runoff now.
In the runoff. Now, there's still more to count, but as of right now, Brandon Johnson received a little more than 103,000 votes. Paul Vallis had 172,000 votes. Advantage Vallis, right? Well, maybe not. That's because Chuy Garcia received 70,000 votes. Garcia and Johnson both see themselves as progressives with deep ties to organized labor. So
I kind of like Chuy Garcia.
if you assume that most of Garcia's supporters will go over to Johnson,
Chewbacca?
all of a sudden you've got a fairly even.
His name is Jesus Garcia, but his nickname is Chewy. Chui. So then we could be like, punch it, Chewy,
All right,
and then
then.
take Chicago into light speed.
race. And that is where these other folks stand. These are all the folks who voted for someone else. There's about 164,000 of them. Most
Damn, they didn't even give Lori Lightfoot a picture. That's fucked up.
voted for either Lori Lightfoot
Nope.
or Willie Wilson.
only got 84.
You could argue
Well,
that
she's-
Wilson's
she's
tough
an
on
other.
crime message more closely mirrors Paul Vallis's
That's
position.
racist.
And Lightfoot doesn't have many friends in the Chicago Teachers Union, which is Johnson's big benefactor. So that, in theory, could push Lightfoot.
So it's the teachers union guy against the fraternal order of the police guy in the runoff. I can already tell you who's going to win.
voters over to Vallis. But these are all just
Mayor Vallis
assumptions
coming
for a
up,
race
baby.
more than a month away. But you better believe the courtship of all of these voters is already underway. So now let's look at this as a ground game, ward by ward. Again,
Damn, Lori. You only got 17%?
Damn.
Damn, Lori.
Well, okay, but why wasn't her picture up instead of Garcia? Because she has more than him.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Oh, I think they were trying to show that Johnson's people and Garcia's people will probably like merge together, and then Vallis and then the other people will probably merge together because of the ties with Johnson and Garcia, and then Vallis and some of the other ones.
And Lightfoot is pretty progressive, right?
Yeah, she's okay.
Yeah.
So I would say a majority of her votes would probably go to Johnson then.
Yeah.
So Johnson's got it.
I don't know.
I would think, but
Old white dude who worked for the cops for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
Chicago is pretty crooked. I'm surprised they're even leaning towards the cop. Pretty corrupt. I don't even know.
I mean,
well, is he a corrupt cop? Because that would be why he got so many votes.
And then he worked in the schools too. He was a superintendent, I think.
former cop is the way New York City went. So, you know.
And this is where things stand as of right now. Paul Vallis is winning in all of the wards in gray. Not always by a lot, but
Man, that looks gerrymandered as fuck.
Bro, where's the gray? That's all blues and orange. What the fuck is you
That is
talking about?
light blue, medium blue, and dark blue and orange. Like
They need
those-
better colors. They need more distinct colors.
Red, yellow, blue. Come on, guys. Primary colors.
Haven't y'all seen a color wheel?
but he did rack up huge
No.
We couldn't afford it.
margins on the northwest side, plus the Beverly and Mount Greenwood neighborhoods to the south, home to a lot of cops and firefighters. And these are the wards with the highest voter turnout. Brandon Johnson winning the wards in orange on the map, including the far north side. That's home to Lakefront Liberals, as they're known. Interesting to note, though, where he's not winning, Brandon Johnson did not win the 2 wards in his home base. In the
Anyway.
I also want to point out on this map, down by the W of WGN, there's a little square that's not even on the map.
Oh, this
on the
little guy
left
right
side.
here?
And up at the top, there's an even bigger square, not even on the map. So what?
Are those not Chicago?
Is
have
that black hole zone? Does
we
it
have
just suck
we have
everyone to death?
we
or?
have chasms, and we don't like to talk about them.
Okay.
And we've lost
Those are some
several
big-ass
awards.
potholes there, Mikey.
That is probably one Chicago pothole right there. It's big enough to see on a map.
Good lord.
So I googled that guy that Alex told us not to Google, and there's other pictures of his house, like his doorbell camera or whatever. There's one FBI agent, and there's no other cars in the parking lot besides, like, I assume his cars and one cop car.
30, Tim. 30 cop cars. Keep looking.
I don't see him.
They're in the
It's
trunk.
it's like The Office, or it's like these are the same. These pictures are the same.
Yeah.
They were already in the house.
Yeah, they're already.
But how did they
they're
walk
already-
there?
They're already holding all 29 of his children at gunpoint. That's why you can't.
There's
see 'em.
only 3 cars in his parking lot.
10 to a car, Tim. It's hard times.
They're sedans. It's not like they're minivans or something.
Look, if you
Get into the car, or little Jimmy gets it. Like,
Yeah, they had to call in another car to fucking take him back because all 30 of them rode in those 3 SUVs or the 3 sedans, so they didn't have room for Buddy.
all right, what's this Karen video we got?
Oh my god.
Not me. Oh, look. Hey, don't touch me.
Oh, no.
Touch me.
Get the fuck out of my house.
They are in someone else's garage, yelling
Oh,
at the
God.
teenagers.
I don't give a fuck how old you are. I'll send them.
What state is this?
Little drunk.
Little kids, you flipped us off, man. No, we don't kill me in our house.
You're little kids, then you have enough fucking sense to know, don't you?
Where are your parents?
Whoa.
Do we know what state this is?
I'll try to dig it out.
Right here.
They
If
sound
not,
vaguely
they might
southern.
have anti-ground, anti-home invasion laws. They can use deadly force.
Oh yeah, they would have caught a lead infection in my house. And I wouldn't have felt bad about it at all.
Wouldn't act like this. Where's your parents?
Machete. Oh,
Where are your parents?
See, exactly. You broke our door.
No. You know what?
Where are your
have enough
parents?
sense to know that.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, it was you.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I did not.
It was you.
When was this?
Last week. You and the guy from down the street.
You know what?
are the
Wow.
Nope. This is why I have strategically placed protective instruments around my home, and go away.
Ain't no way in hell. Like,
Go away.
can you imagine driving up and seeing both of them in your garage yelling at your kids?
Nope.
Walking into your house yelling at your kids.
I'm about to whoop so much ass. You're yelling at my family.
I
Holy
know,
shit.
yes, you do.
Oh God, I don't. I literally don't.
I know you're taking me.
You're so old. You're so old. You said tape. Bitch,
Also-
ain't nothing on tape no more. Everything
Also-
is digital.
Do you notice on her face nothing but her lips moves? She's had so much fucking Botox that she can't feel
Oh, yeah.
feelings.
She might be surprised right now. We'll never know.
We should take a vote right now between us, anyone in the chat. What emotion does she have on her face at this moment?
Impotent rage.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with depressive sadness.
Drunk. Is
Are you
drunk an
watching the show?
emotion?
Watch the show.
I think I'm gonna say drunk is an emotion. I'm
Watch
okay
us.
with it.
This is funny. You're gonna watch the show okay. Sorry, I'm yelling at the wife right now because she's lying to me. She's like, I'm going upstairs. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna watch the show. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go up there after the show is over, and she's still gonna be watching TikTok. So you're gonna take a break from TikTok, and you're gonna watch this amazing show from the Bin Podcast, your favorite network of podcasts on Earth.
Hi, Mrs. Famine.
She's doing a lot of this stuff, but I don't know what she's saying.
I'm just gonna throw out that my
She's
girl just sent me a
watching a
TikTok.
movie.
So
What movie?
I
You
know
watching
the feels.
pornographic movies again? Oh, anything good?
Anything good? Mark, don't do it. TikTok
Backdoors.
is Chinese spyware.
And don't be watching
Backdoor
porn on
Slots 9.
and watch porn on your own profile because when you watch it on mine, you fuck up my algorithm.
Mikey knows what porn he
Better be
likes.
fun.
I like what I like.
Where's your parents?
I am, because I don't feel safe with you touching me.
You know what?
You
I'll even
touch me.
I don't feel
Type
safe with
face, diaper
you
pants. I'll go with that. Typeface.
being outside, running around while we're trying to come into the door.
Why are you
Just having
trying to?
fun.
I don't even know what she's mad about.
Yeah, what is she mad about?
They're both drunk.
Is she mad that they were playing outside in their driveway?
She don't know.
Y'all are juveniles.
What you are.
Okay.
Yes, they are
course they're
juvenile. They're
children.
You described them accurately.
God.
What do you want, a sticker? I knew that.
Y'all are juveniles.
Yes. They're not adults. Stop yelling at them like they're adults.
Yeah.
Oh, hit your head. Hit your head.
You're being
And you know, if she would have walked
Turn around.
into, if she would
Smack
have
it.
yeah, oh yeah, she might turn and smack it. Come
Let's play.
on. Come
Do
Let
it.
it play.
You know what?
Bro.
You just
Like better
filmed
than roulette.
flipping us off.
Oh, did you just do that again?
I know. I did a peace sign. That's what.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Oh,
you just did,
oh,
right?
no, that's a fucking gang sign.
That's a peace sign.
That's boy, that's not a gang sign.
Yo, watch out for that peace gang. You don't know about them.
This
I
is
know, I
another
did a
moment
peace
for that
sign, that's what-
before you know sound. Nah. I didn't know that was a gang sign. Now we know.
It is now.
Oh,
Just did, right?
that's a fucking gang sign.
That's a peace sign.
Trust me.
Let's see.
Do you know what peace is?
Recording.
Oh, look, it works. It's not broken.
I never did that.
Ooh, they were mad that the garage was
Can
open.
you please get out?
Yeah. No, you know what? I was going to come the other day and I decided not to, but I will come tomorrow. Where are your freaking parents?
She
You're
can't
not gonna
even-
fucking remember.
She
Yeah,
can't-
right.
Girl, if you'll go sit down with your third Tito's and lemonade and a Marlboro Light, you over here winded. She can't even talk. She's so winded.
Nah, she's a White Claw lady for sure. She's out there slamming White Claws.
No laws with White Claws.
And I decided not to, but I
No,
will
this
come
is
tomorrow.
vodka in the water bottle
Where are you?
pretending it's water.
Yeah. I saw a really funny thing. Like once COVID like officially like kicked off and everybody was like shelter in place and all that stuff, and then everyone had to do their work meetings on Zoom and stuff. So the lady was like, "Yeah, it really helps sell the lie if you blow into the wine in your coffee mug every once in a while just to pretend that it's hot."
Well, you can't do it at my house at Christmas because we make warm Christmas themed red wine drinks. So you can
like
actually blow on it,
like a
and
mulled
it's
wine.
based.
Yeah, like mulled wine.
It's a spiced mulled wine,
Yeah,
like
that's-
one of our
that's
Swedish
good stuff.
traditions. It's
What-
so good.
Don't you
But
just
you do have to blow on it.
Don't you have to just stick like a bag of spices in there and you just
Yeah.
let it simmerate for a little while? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's basically what it is. There's
did-
more to the recipe, but that is basically what it is.
At my house for Christmas, we did a Jameson and wine one, and it was like Jameson wine, orange juice, and a few other juices, and then like the spices for mulling, and it was fucking delicious.
You know, why don't we just drink that all the time?
I don't.
Because
we should
you get drunk a lot.
It's you can't taste the liquor, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, they don't.
That's what this
Like
this
college-
lady's on.
Yeah, she's definitely
College
got some
day
spice
Jaeger
wine.
bombs. If they're properly mixed, you don't taste the liquor
No,
in that shit.
no, I can't do Jaeger bombs anymore. I'm too old.
Freaking parents.
But they're not here. We just told you that.
We know they're not here, dude. Where are they?
Not here.
Lady, shut the.
Here.
These kids are being really polite. I'd be like, lady, get the fuck out of my house.
I would have hit her by now. I would have hit her. And I.
But the
and I
problem
could,
is,
I could take the husband.
well,
gotta-
you
he's gotta
can,
ha-
but we
he's
don't know
got-
how old these kids are. He's gonna fucking beat up the children if they like try to get her out.
Yo, me and my siblings, we would have jumped these motherfuckers. I'm just saying. We don't play that shit. Me and my sisters will fight anybody. We will go 3-on-3 against you and your siblings. Name the time and place. We are not afraid of nobody. Some dude walk up in our shit disrespecting, he's definitely getting jumped. Mikey, you're the little
Within
one.
arm's
Go crawl on all fours behind his legs. I'm gonna push him. We will three
Within arm's
ninjas
reach,
kick your ass.
I have 2 axes that I can use. I don't think I should probably use those though. Axes are effective.
Yeah, they get stuck all the time. Never mind.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Michael, I didn't do
He's
anything.
got all that his Asian people here.
Hey!
No.
Flip us off, and it's okay.
Shut the door. Just shut the door.
Shut
on
the door.
Trust me.
You don't gotta be
Hold the door. Hold the door.
racist though.
And you were filmed flipping us off. So that's
Wait.
That's not a
Just do
crime,
it.
dumb fuck.
What
Trespassing is a crime.
She tried to close the door.
We're not. That's exactly. We're just standing here.
Let me tell you, no. You came and asked you, right? Wasn't you?
Yo, call the fucking police, bro.
Him?
Not him.
Should I call the police?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Again.
should have called the police 2 minutes ago.
I don't.
Is off now.
Oh, that.
Now you have your little thing. Guess
I don't
what?
have any clips for it, but it reminds me there's another. Oh yeah, it's over. They're going to other stuff.
Oh, this
but
was the other Karen I saw. This lady was funny too.
there's a lady that's been apparently harassing in her neighborhood a Mexican family, and like has tried to break into their home. They have hours of footage of her on their Ring door cam, and they've called the cops like 20 times, and they have never arrested her until it went viral online, and now they've arrested her and told her that she can't be there anymore. So, like threatening them with a hammer, trying to break into their house when the parents are gone, and threatening the kids, saying I'm gonna get you deported and killed. Like paraphrasing here, but basically that's what she was saying. Damn. Oh, I've seen this one.
I don't think I've seen this.
Hold on. I fucked it up. I was trying to do the volume and I did the wrong one. There we go. Bonus, Karen.
Take a seat.
Fuck you, sir.
You can take her right there.
You can take.
I love how fucking Thor is smashing Loki in the background.
No, dude, that's the Hulk.
You can
Oh
take.
yeah. Hulk is special. Sorry.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, he's just wham.
Gotta
Fuck,
be.
you're shoving up your own goddamn ass. Bye. Fuck you, asshole. You gotta leave. Do you know me?
Do you know
No.
me? You don't know me. Do you know me?
Aaron.
Well, ma'am, I was trying to get you to do the sign-in sheet, so no, I don't know who you are, actually.
No, I don't have to leave. Yeah, she did. Okay. Bitch, fuck you. Make me, bitch. Make me, bitch.
Would you really like to go get medical
Sure
treatment?
she's gonna.
Yeah, right.
Do you really want that person to provide medical services to you after you just screamed at them? I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, because she wants to sue them in a malpractice lawsuit. This is all a part of her plan.
I'm like, oh, ma'am, it's mandatory that I take your temperature. Oh no, you can close your mouth.
Yeah, all we got is the butt thermometers today.
Yeah, you can close your mouth. It's not going in there.
We are. No, you aren't. Me. Yeah, we are. And you're not. Yeah, you are. Whatever. Let the goddamn cops up here. Please, motherfucker. You're not. Yeah, you
My man's face.
Whatever.
Oh, dude, your neck is all fucked.
Let the goddamn cops up here. Please, motherfucker, call the motherfucking cops. You little bitch.
Sheesh.
You want me to show my behind? You want me to show my behind?
She just pulled her ass out.
I didn't finish this.
She just pulled her ass out.
Yeah, she.
F you.
Oh, you ain't got no job on Monday, sweetheart.
Mm-mm.
Well, that was funny. But I want to take you guys on a little journey here, because there has been some choice trolling going on, and you guys probably haven't heard about it yet. It's on TikTok. But I used to be in marching band, and the one regret I have two big regrets. Number one, I didn't go work for a cruise line, because that would have been perfect for me. Just floating around the globe, having tons of fun, and that would have been great. And also, I really wish I would have marched in a HBCU, like all black school, like marching band, because these motherfuckers don't fuck around. I don't know if I would have been a drum major, but hey, wait for it. Big loud sound. What's up? Break it down now. Get busy with it. Let's go now. Hey. I go hours online just watching people walk onto the field because it's so great. It's so great. And oh no, we'll get to you later, honey. HBCUs. So on TikTok, there's a trend that they made Hogwarts an HBCU.
Okay.
It is the funniest shit I have ever heard in my life. Black TikTok, you've done it again. I don't know if you guys, Mark, you pledged, right? What was your fraternity? Oh,
Mark.
okay. Oh, it was that one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me?
No.
No, we can hear you now.
Oh, Theta Chi.
Okay. So I don't know if it's the same in all colleges, but I know in the HBCUs, like when the Kappas walk in, they all come in together and they stroll in, and they got this real cool dance thing that they all do to like inter parties. Like this just a on campus kind of cool thing. Man, they done turned a Hogwarts HBCU into some of the most hilarious shit I've ever seen.
We strolling.
Oh, look out for the Ravenclaws.
Ravenclaws, stand up.
Sleep with your head.
I thought there was a whole list of them.
Ravenclaws.
I thought I had a whole list of them. Oh no, where'd my list go?
I was about to say, what's that dude underneath?
That's Dick Gregory.
Also, Hogwarts Legacy, super fun, by the way. Good game.
Ollie Man's on playthrough like 2.5 at this point.
I'm barely into like the first half, but it's on my girl.
So they had the Gryffindors had all like they said lions step up and all that shit. of the major like Black Greek chapters have all been popping off on TikTok. HBCU or Hogwarts HBCU. If you're on TikTok, go check it out. It is some of the funniest shit you will ever see with the little dances and shit they be doing. The girl like pulled the fangs out for the Slytherins. Like I was like, she's got viper fangs. It's very funny. What house are y'all?
Well,
I don't know.
All right, get the Sorting Hat.
Get the
honestly, I'd probably be one of the more honorable Slytherins if I had to pick something.
I could see you as a good.
But
Slytherin.
my girl's a Hufflepuff, and that's the account we've been playing. So
how
their common room in that game is fucking cozy as shit. If I could go live there, fuck my house.
Here's why you need.
Jesus, pause, damn it.
Here's why you need tint.
Tint your windows and get arrested.
Yeah, like, dude, I've been seeing so many motherfuckers with tinted windows, and then like, I want to get my windows tinted, but I know they're just gonna pull me over and make me take it off and give me 100 tickets until I take them off.
What are you trying to hide, man?
I mean, Mikey, they're just gonna pull you over anyway.
That's why I keep the wife in the front seat. Actually, I should just get the little Uber light and put her in the back. Like, no, you can't ride up here, baby.
Did a sketch where like you get a hoodie that you pull up.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a white guy's face.
Yeah, he just zips it all the way up,
like
and it looks like
3D
a white kid.
printed on the side, and then we're like, oh, it's a white guy. Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, I see you got there's a little Jake Paul video down there. Did you see what happened to Jake Paul in that fight?
You get beat up.
He got messed up.
Good. I hate that kid.
Yeah, but he still made 30 million.
Hey, I'm okay with people I don't like making money. I just wanted to see them in pain.
That's fair.
Oh well, I can't find the rest of them.
All right.
That's all right. Well, we'll end it up with Dum Dum.
All right. Oh, there we go.
At least this is funny, Dum Dum. This is clippable slippages of the tongue. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. You be the judge.
She looks like she's fucking on something. I don't know what it is, but
cocaine.
And I think he needs to watch more of
Because it's white?
the Engine to really understand how our infrastructure works.
It is not Thomas the Engine, it is Thomas the Tank Engine, or Thomas and Friends, as the show is called now.
Man, if George Carlin ain't doing the voice, then it's not Thomas the Tank Engine. Sorry.
Also, you don't watch Thomas the Tank Engine to see how our infrastructure works.
No, you just learn how to not give up on yourself and to think your way through problems.
Yeah, it's not about trains. Trains is just the theme of the show.
Now this is what we call the hub, where many trains will switch track.
Trending hashtag.
well, and
Lauren
you know, the
Boebert
Island
is
Kingdom, when all the train tracks broke down, they all got Hummers. So like, it's
so
really
dumb.
American politics.
I don't know if I could drive a Hummer. I probably want a school bus over a Hummer. Oh my
Dude,
God,
the electric Hummer from Call of Duty. You wouldn't drive that shit?
Oh, the one that goes like 1,000 miles an hour? I will take that one.
Yep.
That motherfucker is fast.
We should do that later.
know-
Just saying. We need
I'm
to go
in.
get that Hummer again.
I'm in.
That if we
To the embassy.
get beef from Brazil and
From
it's
Brazil?
packaged in America, well, you could put a
Uh-huh.
sticker on that says that its country of origin is America.
That's not how that shit
That's
works.
Actually, no.
100% no.
100%. 1,000% no.
And brought to America, but
Negative 50% yes?
Yeah.
just put in a box.
No, the cow is not brought to America. It is butchered in Brazil with pieces shipped to U.S. meat processing facilities. Boebert's ignorance has been on display a lot lately, and the internet is going one.
Here's a question from Ollie, man. The Bin Podcast. Question for the panel. What does it say about American culture that the #1 movie in the States right now is about a coked up bear killing people?
We're awesome.
It just means we like what we like, man. And we're not
Man,
afraid. We're not afraid.
fuck
We're not afraid
yeah.
anymore to be proud of loving cocaine-loving bears.
Ollieman, don't judge us.
We literally have no shame. There's nothing you can say to make us sad
And
about who
didn't-
we are.
And Ollie, man, didn't you drink a beer through a fish? I don't want to hear it. You PEI skags. Or he says what, not me. Isn't that a thing? Or no, you have to finish a beer and then kiss a fish. That's what it was. You have to kiss a live fish.
No, I like the idea more that you kill the fish and then you have a hole and you just pour the beer through it and it's fish beer.
Here's what I'm hearing is that they fuck fish in Canada. So
you heard it here first. Comment, rate, and subscribe.
My wife said she had to turn off the show because we were talking about wine and she can't have any.
Aw.
And it just made her sad.
poor Mrs. Famine.
Only 2 more
She
weeks.
could have like half a glass
No,
every other week or some shit. No.
Best
think the
not
doctor
to
said-
best not to dabble in those things. If you
Yeah,
can, if you
yeah,
can avoid it.
it's not in the best interest of anyone at that point. At that point in the timeline, it's not in the best interest of anyone.
Like she's already tired as hell. Can you imagine her being tired as hell and hungover?
You can't get hungover from half a glass of wine.
And then
Have
the
you met
baby's
my wife?
hungover.
Oh, the
No, I haven't met your wife.
baby be throwing up and kicking shit. Oh, that's Newfoundland. It's called being screeched, and you have to do a shot of screech, a type of moonshine, basically, and then kiss a codfish.
Listen, you got some weird stuff with fish in Canada. Not about it.
Is the
about
fish
it.
alive or is the fish dead?
Which you'll
'Cause
get
that
to-
that
try to
makes a
go to another
difference
level
for
for a
me.
while. Yeah. Well, that's where I step in, where she can actually get some rest.
Wild. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I've slept with a Brazilian. Bobert. OMG, how many is a Brazilian?
Okay, that's good.
That is good. That's a good one.
That's pretty funny.
Aw.
In Congress, where Bobert refers to the Democratic Party as the Democrat Party, Congressman Jamie Raskin fired back with this.
I just wanted to educate our distinguished colleagues that
Wait,
Democrat
pause
is
for a
the
second. What the fuck is he wearing on his head?
Hey, he's Prison Mike.
No, I've seen this dude. He was also in the other video, the one with Ted Cruz in it, and he was wearing like a blue bandana, like this one.
Yeah.
Like, is that?
He's doing Prison Mike from The Office. Jamie's kind of
like
funny.
prison than here in the office. That's whack.
Is there something up with the top of his head? Is what I'm asking. Like,
No,
is
he just
he-
puts it on to make fun of them.
But no, he can't possibly.
Yes. He trolls them with Prison Mike. When he has to explain shit to Republicans, he puts on the Prison Mike outfit.
Good for him.
He still wears the suit, though. I like it.
down when
Somebody told him he looked like Steve Carell one day, and he's been like, oh, I can't wait to pull this one out.
you use it as an adjective, you say the Democratic member or the Democratic solution or the Democratic
He said when you use it as an adjective. I just caught that.
distinguished colleagues that Democrat is the noun. When you use it as an adjective, you say the Democratic member or the Democratic solution or the Democratic plan. And so I assume it's a good faith grammatical error the first few times. But after people are corrected several times and they continue to say it, it seems like it's an act of incivility.
I think
if
it's a
every
really
time we
major
mention
mistake and
the
an
other
insult
party,
to me.
It just came out with a kind of political speech impediment like, oh, the Banana Republican Party. As if we were to say that every time we mentioned the Banana Republican member or the Banana Republican
think we need to
plan
call him the
or the
Banana
Banana
Republican Party.
Conference. But we wouldn't do that.
Raskin would not do that because he has too much class.
I like Jamie Raskin. He's funny.
Yeah, he is funny.
Is there any more clips of her saying stupid shit? Because that's all I'm really interested in.
Yep,
We're having background checks on hammers. I mean, look out, Black & Decker. We're already coming after manufacturers for firearms. Maybe.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Hammer background check.
Ollieman, do you play a lot of Hide the Halibut?
No,
to your neck.
I think that people would love if I would tone it down, but you know, we had our Lord
Yes,
Jesus
we
that certainly
all
didn't
would.
tone it. People would
Oh
love
my
if I would
God.
tone it down, but you know, we had our Lord Jesus that certainly didn't tone it down for anyone.
It is a bit rich of lore.
Yikes. Yikes.
She said that on Huckabee. You know, Huckabee has like a fucking show.
Yeah,
Mike
I think
Huckabee.
I think he plays bass as the show kicks in.
Yeah, like
He plays
Jesus
the mic.
fucking Christ.
Oh,
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
God.
we got a little fun in there. I wish I could get more of those HBCU things, but they want me to log into my TikTok from my computer. That's not happening.
Don't ask me to log into anything.
No, I'm not. Well, I don't
just
want
give them your social security number.
like
That's fine.
TikTok's already pretty fucky, and I already don't really trust them. So yeah, you're not getting onto my work PC. Like, fuck you. No, absolutely not. I don't trust you.
All right, well then let's Let's go home. Let's get out of here.
Let us get out of here. Oh, thank you for all the patrons. Hope you guys enjoy the patron episode that dropped on Tuesday, Monday. One of those
days.
It dropped.
We should have another one coming up pretty soon here, don't you think?
Yeah, we're gonna start. I got some of the visual assets for Team Nade up and going. So pretty soon we're gonna. What game do you want to just do? Reach. And then we'll do our
Reach would be a good starting point.
Yeah, we could do Reach.
Maybe we should just go from our tier list and we'll work our way down the tier list.
That works.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, I
So-
also thought of another good, if we want to do another ranking video or each bringing an example. I was thinking about this the other day. Of the video game that had a moment or scene or cutscene or something that really like spoke to you emotionally or like really plucked the heartstrings and made you sad.
Oh man, that's gonna be tough. I don't cry at video games.
I could think of one or two for me. Like I won't share them now because we can talk about them later. Think about that.
Away.
But there's a few scenes that are just like, God, it's fucking heartbreaking.
Like I swear to God, that fucking I've never played God of War, but I've just like kind of randomly caught some of the "Come here, boy," like those. I was like, man, this is like a fun ass game. You got fucking Teal'c in there doing the voice. I like that shit.
Yeah, since my girl, I got her a PS5 for Christmas. That was the game that came with it in the bundle, Ragnarok. That's a fucking good game. The story is top notch.
Say
Must
goodbye, Dexter.
Bye, kitty cat.
Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining Patreon. Turn around, dumbass. Hey. No one wants to see your butt. Goodbye, everyone.
Don't
We will
look-
see
well,
you next
don't.
week. Or no, we'll see you tomorrow for the Bin Podcast. Yes.
There you go.
Cute ass. All right. Well, we're getting out of here. We're going to raid H.R. Johnson, so make sure you guys stick around for that. And give her a follow and tell her that the boys at the Bend sent you.
Yeah.
Peace out,
Bye.
y'all.